It is a total big sigh of relief once the main engine's shut down and you're in orbit. I don't know how else to say it, just a big sigh of relief.
8.5 minutes, the vehicle was behaving beautifully. We knew we were successful, going 17,500 miles an hour, and there's not another ride like it.
The inaugural launch of the space shuttle is a success. The Vice President calls in on live TV.
Oh, Mr. Vice President.
Hey, who's that, John?
Yes, sir.
How's it going up there? Everything rocking along all right?
Spaceship is just performing beautifully.
Listen, I'm glad to talk to both you and Crip. How's he behaving?
Everything is going according to plan. But when the cargo bay doors are opened, the onboard cameras reveal an alarming sight.
We do have a few tiles missing off of the starboard pod.
It was very obvious to me that we were missing some of our tiles, our thermal protection system on the rear end of the spacecraft. If those are missing, maybe some were missing off the bottom, and that would have been disastrous.
The underside of the shuttle is subjected to the highest temperatures during re-entry. If a tile is missing, the shuttle will disintegrate before it even makes it back to Earth.
The concern was we could lose the entire vehicle.
Columbia, go for deorbit burn.
Hitting Earth's atmosphere at hypersonic speed, the shuttle is immediately engulfed in a layer of superheated plasma. Mission Control temporarily loses all communication with the crew.
We had loss of signal for about 30 minutes until they were to appear over the California coast. It was very tense and very quiet.
There is no way for Mission Control to know if the heat shield is holding up.
That was extremely anxious. There wasn't anything that we could do.
Columbia, this is Houston through Yargady. We're standing by.
Hello there. Houston, Columbia's here.
Hello, Columbia. Houston's here. How do you read?
And then we came in contact with the ground and told them we were coming in.
Plan clear, and we're doing Mach 10.3 at 180 AS.
To hear the voice of the crew was such a good feeling.
Columbia's fragile heat shield works.
The real highlight was when I knew it and all those tiles did their job. That was a bigger highlight in my career than Apollo was, to tell you the truth.
The last job for the crew is to fly Columbia to its landing strip in the Mojave Desert.
You're down.
And there were thousands of people. I think half the population of Los Angeles had bailed out to come see us land. And all I said to John was, look at all those people out there. I hope they don't get on the runway.
After 1 million miles in space, Columbia touches down.
I have never seen John that excited before. And was still excited when he got outside the spacecraft. I felt that way too. The fact that it had worked as well as it did was something we were both extremely proud of.
With the inaugural mission a success, the shuttle program gets the green light from the president.
This versatility of the Columbia and her sister ships will serve the American people well by establishing a more permanent presence in space. Challenger, you are free to take off now.
The shuttle fleet goes to work, promising to take everything and anything the U.S. wants into space, and at a much lower price.
The promise of the shuttle in the early days was that the shuttle would be able to replace all expendable launches at a fraction of the cost that people had been paying previously. What a deal.
It was supposed to replace all other American rockets and launch all American satellites into orbit for whatever reason.
NASA is determined that the shuttles will grab the lion's share of the growing commercial satellite market, too.
Whether it was satellite navigation, mobile phones, satellite television. The seeds of that were sown by the constellation of satellites that the shuttle helped put up.
Okay, stand by.
Determined the shuttle program should reflect modern America, NASA opens its doors to more women. Ray Seddon is one of the first to make the grade.
I was the littlest astronaut that they had ever selected. I think they just felt like, well, all of the equipment will fit them. Well, it didn't.
NASA not only has to order smaller spacesuits, they have to find a way to make them practical for women.
How do you pee? The men wore condoms that were attached to a bag. That wasn't going to work in women, so they eventually designed some diapers for us, which worked just great.
The sight of women in space quickly captures the public's imagination.
It was just revolutionary. The women astronauts were heroes. They were much sought after by the press, much sought after for interviews.
I think we felt very much in the spotlight, and I was just completely